For the meditation, you can sit down or lie down, whatever your preference is. It doesn't matter to me, but I do ask you try to stay awake for the if you can. And the other thing is don't cross any body parts, please, because what happens when you cross your body parts is you're impeding the flow of the energy. And to do the meditation, you kind of have to have your energy flowing. So again, just when you get into a comfortable position. I'm also going to ask you to do what I call the squeeze. So the squeeze is basically you're going to take a deep breath in, and I want you to imagine you're taking this deep breath from underneath your belly button. So it's a very deep breath. So you're going to take a strong breath in, you're going to hold it, and you're going to squeeze all your muscles and tense them up as tight as you can. If you have an injury, try to avoid tensing up that area. But aside from that, really work it and squeeze. And what that does is it really helps your body to relax. You're going to be doing 3 repetitions of the squeeze. And then in between each one, you're going to do normal breath or 1 or 2 normal breaths. Then we're going to do our grounding, our protection, and the meditation. And for those of you who haven't been here before, I channel the meditation. I have no idea what it's going to be. I only know what the protection grounding is going to be. The meditation is going to be a surprise for me as it is to you. So do your best to follow along. If you find that your mind is busy, it's like, oh my God, I got to get milk tomorrow. I got to get milk. Just acknowledge whatever these nagging thoughts are that keep coming up. And that's usually enough to just have it dissipate and leave you alone. But if you don't acknowledge it, it's just going to keep bugging you. If you do fall asleep, don't worry. You will get what you need out of the meditation subconsciously. So everybody, comfortable position. So everybody, let's start taking those deep breaths in that I asked you to take. Again, these are going to be breaths that are down below the belly button. So strong breath in and strong exhales. And when you exhale, you're basically getting rid of any stresses or worries that you might have as you are releasing. So continue taking a few breaths in, a few breaths out. Do this a couple more times. The deep breaths in, deep breath out. Now on this next inhale, we're going to do our first repetition of the squeeze. So when everybody is ready, please take that deep breath in, and we're going to hold it and do the squeeze. So everybody hold it. Let's do the squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, hold it, squeeze, 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 tight, 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 tight. Let it go. Normal breath in. Normal breath out. Get another normal breath in. Normal breath out. On this next breath in, we're going to do the second repetition of the squeeze. So everybody, when you're ready, let's take that deep breath in and hold it and squeeze and tighten up all the muscles in our body. So let's hold it. Let's squeeze, 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 tight, tight, tight. Hold it. Squeeze, tighter, tighter. Want to see crinkle faces? Come on, come on, come on. Squeeze. Let it go. Normal breath in. Normal breaths out. Normal breaths in. Normal breath out. Okay, on this next breath in, I want to take the last squeeze. So everybody, we're going to take that deep breath in. We're going to hold it and really make this one count. Let's do the squeeze. So everybody tight, tighter than all the other 2. Come on, let's do this. Work this one hard. Squeeze, tight, 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 tight. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let it go. Ooh, wonderful. Normal breath in. Normal breaths out. Let's do a couple more normal breaths in. Normal breath out. Now, everybody, what I want you to do is, you don't have to know where your third eye chakra is. So in your mind, ask your helping spirit team who is working with us tonight to open your third eye chakra up to the perfect level for doing tonight's meditation. Again, you do not need to know how to do this. They will assist you. Now, the third eye chakra is located in the center of your forehead, just above your eyes. So if, as they're helping you open your third eye chakra up, if you notice any discomfort in that area in your mind, just let your helping spirit team know this and they will tweak it so there's no discomfort. So pay attention to that if you feel any discomfort. So we're going to begin the part of the meditation, the grounding and the protection. So everybody stay with me, and I want you to imagine that you are sitting in the bottom of a very large bubble. It's kind of a soapy, iridescent bubble, and it's floating about a foot off the ground. Just floating there. This thing is big enough that you could easily do cartwheels in it. It's nice and spacey. So as you imagine that you're sitting in this bubble, you begin to notice it begins to fill with white light. Now allow the white light to flow into your bubble, where you begin to breathe that white light into your body, where it will intuitively go to do any healing that may be necessary. You don't have to worry about it. It will intuitively go. So keep breathing in this white light as it fills your bubble. This light is very protective energy, and it allows you to relax with each breath in, and with each breath out, you can let go of your worries and your concerns, and they'll be transmuted into more white light. So continue breathing this energy in. Breathe it in, become more relaxed with each breath. Perfect. Now we're going to bring down our second set of bubbles, and this one is made of mirrors. Now the reflective side of the mirrors face outwards, away from you. It's seamless, and the reason the mirrors face away from us is that if any energies come towards us that we don't want to have in our life experience, are reflected away from us. So as this bubble descends down and encapsulates the bubble you're sitting in, you notice that this bubble also begins to fill with white light. Allow that white light to flow into the bubble, and with each breath in, you become more relaxed and more at peace. And as the bubble begins to fill with white light, you notice that a set of white roots begins growing down from the bottom of the bubbles you're sitting in. The white roots grow down, dancing gently across the top of the earth, and they easily penetrate it and begin their growth downwards towards the heart of Mother Earth. As the white roots begin growing down towards Mother Earth, they begin to draw energy from the earth into your bubble. This is white light as well. So you notice the white lights pulsating and pulling this energy up into your bubble. And you also notice that some of the roots grow up into your bubble over your lap, kind of tucking you in nice and secure like a security blanket. This white light, allow yourself to breathe it in, where it will again intuitively go to wherever it's needed in the body. And as you continue breathing in this grounding energy, the roots continue to down growth, pulling in more of that calming energy. This is also very protective energy in a very supporting way. It feels like a giant bear hug from Mother Earth. And this energy from the earth gives you confidence and empowers you to tackle anything. So the roots are continuing to pull this energy in to your bubble as they grow down, and you become more relaxed. As you watch the roots grow down, before long they connect with the heart of Mother Earth, and in a blinding flash of light, the roots come upwards, the energy comes upwards into your bubble from the core of the earth, and it allows you to feel relaxed and more safe than you already are. Keep breathing that in, that protective, supporting energy. So now we're going to bring down our final bubble. I call this our divine bubble. So visualize once again a larger white bubble floating down, encapsulating the bubbles you're sitting in. Once again, white energy begins to flow into your bubble, but this time it's from the source of all that is. And as this light flows into your bubble again, it intuitively goes into your body as you breathe it in to wherever it's needed. This is very spiritual energy. It's enlightening. It makes you feel happy and uplifted. This energy, it gives you the sense of coming home, of being loved and completely accepted for being the unique person, the beautiful person that you are. And as you continue breathing this energy in, with each breath, you become more and more relaxed, less worried about your life. You become less aware of the here and now, the day-to-day, and you're focused on my voice. So now we're going to begin the journey part of the meditation. So again, stay with me as much as you can. Some of you might find that you go off on your own into some sort of other type of meditation. That's okay. Trust that you're being led where you are. Some of you may fall asleep. That's okay too. Okay. So let's begin the meditation. So your bubble begins to float up, further up into the air, up, into the sky. It's perfectly safe. If you're afraid of falling, you're perfectly safe. Nothing to be afraid of. Keeps going up into the sky. And before long, you notice that you are kind of at the same level as some of the lower clouds. It's a beautiful, beautiful blue sky, except for some of the clouds that are floating around and floating by as you safely sit in your bubble. The sun is perfect temperature, not too hot, not too cold. It's quite refreshing feeling as you're floating in your bubble. And you continue going upwards and upwards, further up into the sky, the clouds going down underneath you. And you notice now that, well, everything's getting quite small as you're looking down, but you're still perfectly safe. And you keep going upwards and upwards. And before long, you notice that you've exited the Earth's atmosphere and you're looking down at the Earth in all of its splendor, the blueness of the oceans. You can see the land masses, and it's just a breathtaking sight as you look down upon the Earth, our home. And as you sit in your bubble, you take it in, and you realize how big the Earth is and how small we are, a little piece, a little part of what that is. And you really see that now that you're floating above it. And you notice as you're looking down on the Earth that there appears to be, well, there's something flying towards you. You're not sure. It's kind of bright looking, coming up from the Earth as well. And you squint your eyes as you're looking at this, trying to make out what this light is. And something to the side also distracts you, and you look and there's another bright light coming towards you, and another. They seem to be all around you, surrounding your bubble. And as you are sitting there and these energies, these bubbles come towards you, you recognize now, oh my goodness, it's everybody that's attending tonight's meditation. You have all floated up and you're now in a circle, connected through an energetic chain that's holding your bubbles together. So you're all going on this journey together. And that feels special because it is. This group of individuals are with you tonight for this special journey. And you notice that your collective energy begins to expand outward. So what would be a small circle connected together, it now becomes a larger circle. And then you begin to notice additional bubbles coming upwards. Now these bubbles, they belong to individuals who at this minute are meditating. And their energy is drawn into our circle. And we're collectively here for the same purpose. And these bubbles interconnect kind of like a chain. And you notice that this circle is expanding as thousands of bubbles begin to float up and connect with ours. Our particular group, we shine at a slightly different shade. We have a kind of a golden energy to our bubble, so you can easily recognize who we are. And you'll notice that some other groups have their colors and individuals. So although we're together in this collective meditation, we have our uniquenesses too, much like we are in life. And as this chain of bubbles, the circle of bubbles continues expanding, the earth begins to look smaller because we have all this supportive energy coming together. And all at once, all of our attention is taken to the earth. We are all looking at the earth from this elevated perspective. And we begin to see it beat like a heartbeat. We see this pulsating energy of the earth. We don't necessarily hear it, I just added that for special effects, but we see the pulsating of the earth. We see the heartbeat of the earth. And it's strong. It's beautiful. And as we tune into this energy, this heartbeat of the earth, as we see the earth pulsate like the heart, we begin to feel in our heart area, also known as the heart chakra, we begin to feel and sense a rhythmic pulsing happening at the same time with the same beat of the earth. So as the earth goes tum, 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 so does your heart. And as this happens, you begin to notice a spiral of energy coming out from your heart area. And it's kind of like a chain, a cord of some sort. And you notice as you look around the circle of this collective meditators, the same thing is happening. Their hearts begin to expand. And from the heart chakra, this corded energy begins to come out of each person. And these cords come together in the center of us all, above the earth, connecting. We're not connected to anyone, we're connected to it all. And it almost looks, the pattern is almost like an energetic net, as all these energies meet, spokes of a wheel perhaps, with the earth hovering over the earth as the core. And you begin to feel everything intensifying, the energy, the love, the grace of this experience. Every awareness of your body begins to expand as you further become part of this experience. And on cue, Archangel Michael appears and begins whirling around our circle of energy, which is huge, but he's even bigger. So for him, it's nothing. He just whirls around, and as he does fly around us, it amplifies the energy even further. Everything, everyone in the circle and the energy cords literally becomes this glowing energy, this white net of energy emitting from our heart chakra areas. And you're invited, if you need healing of anything, physical, mental, emotional, situational, you are invited to pull some of this healing, loving energy back to you into your bubble from the collective. Don't feel bad if you want to do this. You're being welcome to do so. And those who are drawing from this energy, you notice as you draw a tiny bit, it doubles going back. So draw as much as you want. It's not depleting the source of what we're doing here tonight. So I'm going to give you a minute to explore taking some of that energy, and you are invited to take energy if you need for another. The only thing with that is you have to send that loving energy, draw for them with the intent of allowing them to accept if their soul chooses. So that's the only stipulation. We can't force this experience on another. We can ask, take energy and send, and I'll ask their soul to take and leave it to be as that will be. And again, everything's getting brighter and brighter as you draw what you need or send as directed. It grows ever bigger. And the earth, as you're looking down, is even glowing brighter than before. You almost don't see the water now because it's glowing in greater lightness and energy. And Archangel Michael, he now takes his hand, and it's a massive hand now. Literally, he runs it around the inside of our circle. He doesn't touch us. And what that does is it doesn't sever, but it sort of severs the net of energy that we've collectively put together. And it falls gently downwards. Downwards. We are still connected. Downwards, floating, and it encapsulates the earth with this energy we've collectively put together, as have all these other people who are meditating at this moment. This net of love, of healing, of positive intentions covers the earth. And you notice that tum, tum, becomes deeper. This healing action, what is happening is it's healing the earth as well. We took from this collective energy, and we're still connected. And now the earth is taking from our positive intentions and our efforts that we've done. And I'm going to leave you here for a minute as we are connected so strongly to the earth and its energy. And I want you to, I know it might sound funny, to have a conversation with the earth, with Gaia, with Mother Earth. Now, that spiritual being or awareness may come to you, however unique to each one, but it is happening. So I'm going to leave you to communicate with the Earth's energy. Ask whatever you need. And as you continue interacting with Mother Earth, you notice from the very core of the earth that a cord begins to grow from that core, the heart of Gaia, grows upwards along the path that your roots originally went down. Upwards they grow. This cord grows upwards, upwards, upwards. And as it breaches the surface of the ground, just where you were, where your bubble was, this cord from the heart of Mother Earth catapults upwards to where you currently are hovering above the earth, and it embraces the bubble that you're in. It wraps around, supporting you as you have just supported the earth. And the energy flows in, and it feels different than what we felt as you grounded and set the roots down. It feels more personal. You feel more connected now to the essence of what the earth is. And you sense gratitude coming from this energy cord that's now connected and surrounding your bubble. You feel the gratitude from Mother Earth for the healing and the loving intent you sent there tonight to assist the earth as she assists us. And there's that bear hug feeling again, but it's more personal. And as this energy from the heart of the earth surrounds you, you notice that your bubble begins to break away from the chain link of other meditators. And almost as if Mother Earth's, this energy cord becomes almost like a set of hands. And they begin to lower downwards, holding your bubble, bringing you back down towards the earth itself. As you sit in your bubble, and you are now inside the earth's atmosphere, descending downwards as you're being cradled by the hands of Mother Earth. Downwards, downwards, you're now just above the clouds. Downwards further, floating towards the ground. And Mother Earth's energy hands plant you right back to where we started. You're now hovering once again a foot above the ground. And as you look down on your lap to the blanket of roots, you notice that has thickened and it's glowing, this beautiful white energy. And you feel love emitting from it. Not just a protection and support from before. You now feel that loving support cradling you, holding you as you sit in your bubble exactly where we started. Your connection to the earth now is way stronger than before the meditation. And I think all of you can feel it. And you help to heal Mother Earth with this love and positive intent. And the gratitude is profound. So I want everybody to begin to slowly come back to the room. Slowly come back to the room. Fitting back into your body. Don't open your eyes yet. As you begin to merge back into your body, I want you in your mind to ask your helping spirits to close your third eye chakra down to the perfect level for day-to-day functioning. So you'll still have a connection with the spiritual realm, but you won't be walking around wide open. And again, you don't have to know how to do this. Your helping spirit team does and will help you with this. And so as they continue to work on closing your third eye, I want you to begin to shift in your chair a little bit. Wiggle your hands and your feet, your shoulders. When you get to the stage of wanting to move your neck and your head area, please do that very slowly. No sharp or sudden movements. Just very slowly ease back into your body. Ease back into your body. And before you open your eyes, take another deep breath of that energy that's built in your bubble. Take it in. And when you're ready, please come back to the room. Come back to the room now. So come back to the room. Google has a search page for your business. If you would be so kind as to cut and paste that link and go and write a review, or just give me whatever you want to do there, that would be appreciated. That way we can build our base so we can help more people. More people find us, we can help more people, and that's a great thing to do.